What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be getting into this Missouri Valley Conference Tournament predictions. Just got done with the Ohio Valley Conference Tournament predictions, and before that, the West Coast Conference Tournament predictions. So if you want to check those two out, you are free to do so after this video. But anyway, guys, let's get into this bracket. This is going to start out with this Illinois State game against Indiana State. And you got a 12-9 team, a 4-14 team. In Illinois State, Indiana State has lost 5 straight games. Illinois State has won a game. So I feel like, and the game was actually against Indiana State. And they just crushed them. So, again, it probably will be closer than that, but after a domination, you just cannot pick against Illinois State. I feel like that they have something similar. Indiana State shows up a little bit more, but Illinois State on a not playing the best. So, Illinois State wins that game. And by the way, I forgot to mention this, Loyola Chicago. They're actually a tournament team right now, last 4 byes, and they are a 4 seed in this conference. Drake, Missouri State, Northern Iowa are not even in this thing. So it's interesting to see what's happening. If Loyola Chicago doesn't win this tournament or at least get to this point on, I don't think they make this tournament here. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, but that's why we're predicting this. So that's why this conference is actually big for the NCAA tournament. So Evansville against this Valprius or whatever their name is. Evansville has lost 7 straight, but Valprius is not doing too well either. I'm going to go with Valprius to move on. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing this right, guys. Sorry about that. Valprius or whatever they're called. I do think they win that game pretty easily. You're going up against the Evansville team who's 2-16 in conference play, not the greatest team there. So don't see any upsets happening in this first round. So anyway, let's move on to this round. We're going to have a Northern Iowa team against this Illinois State team. This conference is pretty fairly balanced out. This Northern Iowa team is only 18-10, guys, by the way. So it's intriguing to see that. They have won 4 straight, though, and they're the best team in the conference. They're going up against an Illinois State team who I feel like is playing decent ball, but I don't think that'll be enough for them to win this game. I think they actually give them a fight, though, but Northern Iowa advances on as that 1 seed to move on. And then Loyola Chicago against Bradley. You would think this should be an easy enough game for Loyola Chicago to win. It should be, and it will be, I think. I think this game will be a win from Loyola. I just don't see them losing this game against Bradley. So, moving on, no upsets there. I do think that Loyola Chicago dominates Bradley. Illinois State gives Northern Iowa a fight, but Northern Iowa advances. So, moving on over here, we got Missouri State against Valparaiso or whatever, and Missouri State in this game 22-9, a good basketball team here. Against this Valparaiso team or whatever. I think that Valparaiso will start out strong, but Missouri State will battle back and then just dominate the rest of the way. I feel like the first 5 minutes-ish, Valparaiso will have like maybe a 5-point lead. Then Missouri State just crushes the rest of the way, wins the game by about 10, I think. And then moving on over here, we got Drake against Southern Illinois. Illinois or whatever. I don't know if that's Southern or not, but yeah, I just don't see any upsets. I feel like Drake is the better team in this game, especially since Illinois doesn't have that extra game behind them to maybe get some advantage. So I don't see any upsets happening in this next round. But it should be interesting to see what happens. I think a lot of these games can be an upset in that Illinois State game. I feel like this game could be an upset. I feel like, maybe this game could being upset. But really, this game I feel like is the most danger for these top two teams to be upset. All right, so we're going to advance on. We got Northern Iowa and Loyola. And then I feel like this game, Loyola Chicago is going to start out strong. And after that, they're not going to be able to lose this game. They're just coming off a loss, actually, to Northern Iowa in overtime. That was actually a huge loss. They would have had the 1 seed if they won that game. So it was a massive loss for them. And I don't see them losing again, though. I feel like they're going to be hungry. This 4 seed Loyola Chicago is going to win that game because we all know the wreck that they could make in a tournament bracket from these previous years. All right, moving on. Missouri State against Drake. This is the evenest game out of all of them. Missouri State got the best of Drake in their last matchup. Actually have won 2 times. So for that, it's hard to beat a team 3 times, man. And that, I think, is going to give the edge towards Drake. Both games have been close. Drake is gonna adjust to what has happened in the previous games and be able to move to beat Missouri State. I feel like this game can go either way, though. Plus, I do think Drake is going to have an easier time against Southern Illinois than Missouri State with Valprius. But I do think that this Drake team is going to be able to beat Missouri State in that game to advance on to be able to maybe pull off an upset against Loyola. At this point on Loyola Chicago, I feel like they need to win this game against Drake. They're not out of the tournament yet. I feel like Drake could be on the bubble, even with a loss to Loyola Chicago at this moment. But, I mean, if you look at Loyola, this is actually a very good conference, by the way, guys. Man, this is a tough conference. But if you look at Loyola here, and they're just really good. And they haven't played the best as of late. Let's see kind of these matchups against Drake. Drake got the best of them on that first game. Did they get the best of them on the second? Yeah, they did. So Drake has beat them 2 times. And actually pretty comfortably each time. So that brings the question, does this Drake team have the advantage over Loyola? There's something about them that they were able to beat this team comfortably 3 times in a row. I do think Loyola Chicago, this game is going to be able to go either way. I just don't see Loyola Chicago losing this tournament, though. They know the importance of this game. I feel like this game probably might even go to overtime. This is going to be a close game regardless. But I do think Loyola Chicago is the better team, and they'll be able to win that game. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching this video today. Hope you all enjoyed the content. Loyola Chicago able to sneak a win over Drake in this tournament. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. That'll do it for my today's conference tournament prediction. So if you're hoping for another one, I'm not going to get one out today. Maybe tomorrow. But anyway, guys, peace.